everybody, my name is Jordan. Welcome to my channel. If you guys enjoy this content, please like, share, subscribe. Just let me know in any kind of way. That way I can keep making videos like this for you. With that being said, this is my first YouTube video, and I invite you to come along with me and enjoy the Redwoods in Northern California. This isn't the Redwoods, obviously. This is my backyard. They call this the Whitewater Preserve, or the Pacific Coast Trailhead, and this is a lot different than what you're about to see in the video, but this is what I'm used to, so you can kind of get an understanding on my reactions and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and with that being said, let's get into it. Hope you guys enjoy. I started my journey heading south into Oregon from a little bit of a work trip that I was doing up in Washington. I had to stop and see all these beautiful sights to see on my way. Entering these forests, everything starts to become so surreal. How tall and dense these forests can grow, with the ambiance of the fog just rolling through while you're passing in. It's really something to see, and I'm glad I got to be here to enjoy it. Nothing but these magnificent walls of great big sequoias growing along the roadsides. There are many of these memorial lookout areas that you can pull off and just check out how spectacular these views of the Oregon coast can be. These dramatic coastal rocks were formed millions of years ago from old volcanic eruptions that would then produce lava that would end up cooling inside the water to create these giant rock formations that over millions of years of relentless ocean erosion produce these beautiful rock formations that we see today. No, I never thought that I would be in a place like this in my life. I don't know why. I just never decided to check any of this kind of stuff out. Man, was I missing out? Absolutely beautiful. I literally could do this for the rest of my life. It's like a dead redwood right there falling down. It just keeps climbing up, walking through spider webs and these beautiful ferns. It's absolute gorgeous views. that you can only find one place in the world, and it's not really in my backyard, but it's fairly close. It's in the same state that I live in, so there's not really any excuse there, you know? But man, am I lucky to be able to enjoy this. Alright, see you guys when something gets interesting. This is some memorial grove in partly like the southernish part of the redwood trees. And I'm enjoying every bit of it. Don't slip. It's a long, wet way down. I keep walking through, and the trees get higher and denser, and the ferns start sprouting out the side of the hills even more. The colors get more vibrant. The trail starts getting narrower. And everything starts getting quieter. And it gives me this certain kind of feeling in my chest. It's hard to describe. But I will say that I'm very glad that I am here right now. This is not somewhere that you get to be every day. And if you do, consider yourself very lucky, because this is quite literally the most beautiful place that I have ever stepped foot on God's given earth. I mean, just take a look at the absolute gorgeous views that I'm surrounded by. Alright. One more thing before I clock out from this trail. I do want to say that remember, when you're in places like this, always try and take a little step off the beaten path a little bit, you know? Because you're never truly going to find what these places can offer you if you just follow the leader. You got to figure it out on your own. See where places take you. I'm seeing millions of four-leaf clovers around me. Guess I'm lucky. Yummy. Standing under these massive trees just makes you feel like you're surrounded by some giant beings. Now, I don't know much about this place, so I can't tell you guys really what I'm looking at, but I can just share the authentic reactions with you, and I hope that that's enough, because man, this is gorgeous. Just had to share this absolute prehistoric view of all these ferns on my way back here. Let's go. Prairie Creek is one of the many places that are home to these beautiful deciduous big leaf maple trees. On to the next trail. This one's called Prairie Creek. And man, it is beautiful. Look at this tree. I'm a very lucky man. Gosh. These big fallen redwoods in this rainforest create the perfect environment for different microorganisms to survive. You can see anything and everything from spiders to slugs to centipedes and even salamanders if you're lucky. You know, when you're a kid in school and you get taught about fish and how salmon like to swim upstream in the winter to lay their spawn and die off, you know, I always understood it, but it's something different when you get to see it in person. And I actually got to see that right now. As I'm walking down this trail, I stumbled upon a couple salmon making some noise in the water, so I walked up to check it out. And they were right in front of me, like I could just grab them, pull them out the water, and they just took off running, swimming. There's two Chinooks right here. I want to grab it so bad. Please understand that I'm joking, as these fish in the Smith River are very protected. I'm so blessed, man. Speaking of the salmon that I saw, I was just walking back to see if I might be able to snag them again. There's this guy walking through the river, creek, and I was talking to him about the salmon. He was holding a clipboard in his hand, and little did I know that he's out here doing fish surveys. And I'm like, is this your job? He's like, yeah, man, this is my job. And I'm like, it's so cool. Imagine getting to walk through this forest and just enjoy life while you're looking at the beautiful wildlife in the process. And you're getting paid for it. His name was Brian. Super cool guy. He was telling me about how the salmon were stuck backstream, and we finally got a big rain that allowed them to kind of make their way up. And here they are now. Maybe I'll get some more footage of some before I get back to the trail end. But I gotta turn around now. I didn't realize how long this trail was. I've already gotten pretty far into it, but I really want to walk the Fern Canyon, and I'm running out of daylight, so gotta turn around and get back to the car before that happens. See you guys then. I wanted to show you this real quick. Look at this. It's like has to be a den for some kind of animal, bro. The roots are just absolutely chewed off. I wonder what lives in there. Goes back really far. Oh man, that's crazy. I don't know why, but these trees remind me of like an apocalyptic dystopian era for some reason. Because I'm walking through here, I expect just clouds of mist to start pouring off the bushes and eerie noises from the background. Now we are going to take the foothill trail to go see the big tree. Let's do it. I'm excited for this one because if anybody knows the Redwoods, They know that these trees are very large. And I think this is the biggest one. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure if it's the biggest one, but this one has definitely got a whole stage built for it. So let's check it out. Now this tree is definitely not the biggest redwood, but standing at 24 feet wide and 286 feet tall, it really is something to behold. Look at these big spores on the side of this tree right here. Massive. It's crazy. Alright, made it back to the car. See you guys at Fern Canyon. Heading up the trail to get to Fern Canyon. And my, I can see how and why they would be filming Jurassic Park up here. This is gorgeous. Where they filmed Jurassic Park. Fern Canyon. Let's go. decide to visit Fern Canyon, please don't be surprised about seeing herds of these nice, beautiful Roosevelt elk. Please remember that these elk are still wild animals, and just try your best not to approach on foot, as they may be really territorial. What up, dude? Also, if you decide to visit Fern Canyon, you may need a high clearance vehicle. Fern Canyon is mainly famous for its great walls draping in these glorious ferns. You'll find many different species here. You can find five-finger fern, sword fern, maidenhair, lady fern, deer fern, wood fern, leather fern, licorice fern, and giant chain fern. And these together create a very lush and prehistoric environment inside the Prairie Creek Redwood State Park. Alright guys, we have touched down at the Fern Canyon trailhead. Let's go make our way in there, see what's up. Made it into Fern Canyon. You can definitely see the Jurassic resemblances. I mean, just take a look at these views. You expect a velociraptor to just come out around that corner, man. This is so cool. This, like, by far has to be my favorite place on earth. It's so spectacular. Like, look at these walls. They're just covered in, like, Jurassic ferns. It looks so prehistoric over here. That's definitely why they filmed Jurassic Park here. I swear, like, I still can't stop thinking about, like, a, like a Dilophosaur just sticking its head out of one of these leaves and just going, ah, you know? It's so cool. This is part of Fern Canyon that nobody shows you, though. Oh, shit. All right. Legs are wet. Nice. We gotta go up there. I absolutely had the time of my life visiting these places, and I'm really glad that I could bring you guys along today. Hey guys, I forgot to record an intro and an outro in the Redwoods, so I just wanted to say thank you for giving me your time to watch that, and please give me a like, share, subscribe if you guys enjoyed. I definitely want to keep doing this. It's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, so if you guys enjoy the content, please let me know, and I will for sure keep producing it. I'll put more money into it, and I'll get you guys better content for sure. On my way out of that Fern Canyon, I ended up fracturing my leg here. So if you guys do anything like that, you guys go out by yourself, go hiking, whatever, just please do me a favor and keep it safe. Make sure you double down on your safety, and just take it slow and don't do anything risky, you know. What happened was I was running out of daylight in that Fern Canyon, so I decided to speed it up a little bit. And my boots weren't the best, and it was a very wet environment, and accidents happen. But yeah, I hope I heal up soon, and I'm able to get back on these trails for you guys. Maybe I can get you some footage of these beautiful canyons behind me in my backyard. There's definitely going to be more to come though. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. God bless.